Hi there, I'm going to take you through how to write an effective personal statement in a very short presentation here. My name is Ananda, and I'm a Career Development Advisor here in the Career Development Centre in the University of Galway. So in getting started in developing your personal statement, a key thing is our personal statement booklet. You can collect one from the Career Development Centre, or we provide a link where you can access it on our SharePoint site for current students, and you can look on our website if you're a student who hasn't yet started in the University of Galway. And this personal statement booklet takes you through everything you need in order to write a really comprehensive personal statement, starting with a really handy brainstorming sheet. But I'm going to take you through a few more things in terms of getting started. So first of all, before writing anything, you need to research. Right? And the things you need to research include the deadline for the application, your entry requirements for the course, see if you're actually eligible to apply, any subjects or modules that you might be studying on the course, because the more you can demonstrate your knowledge in your personal statement, the stronger your personal statement will be. Any thesis, research project, or work placement that might form part of the course that you want to do, and any career paths that might be open to you after the course. And if possible, attend an open day. There's 2 per year at least, and talk to the program director or talk to the academics who are running the program. Also, very importantly, find out if you can what the word count is. Some applications are very strict, have a very strict character limit, whereas one, they say around about 600 words is the usual for a personal statement. But just be aware what the word count is for your personal statement. And if you can, do some research online and find some sample personal statements, not to use word for word, but just to get an idea of what actually is in a personal statement. And I'm going to give you a good flavor here in the rest of the presentation. So there's some general principles to writing a personal statement. In terms of the flow, make sure that your personal statement, it seems obvious, has an impactful beginning, a detailed middle section with a number of paragraphs, and a strong summary at the end. And keep it personal. So this is quite different from your usual academic essays, maybe like your reflections, but it is a professional style and you're keeping it personal. So always support whatever you say in your personal statement with very specific, concrete examples as to how you acquired that skill or knowledge, or how you've demonstrated before. Whatever you're referring to in your personal statement, back it up with something very specific. And in terms of content, we do suggest that you divide your personal statement up into these sections. Now, it's not prescriptive, but it really does help you to cover everything necessary to write an effective personal statement. And I'm going to go through all of these now in the rest of this presentation. So you're going to talk about, we recommend that you talk about your motivation for the course, your academic achievements, your skills, qualities, and other achievements, any extracurricular activities relevant to the program, and career pathways that you might have your eye on. So I'm going to go through each one now. In terms of motivation, how do you figure out and how do you express what your motivation is for this course? So your opening line should be something, like I said before, impactful. You could use a relevant quote. Now, not to go trawling the internet for any quote, but something that is meaningful to you. You could describe a memory or some important event or something that happened to you which influenced your career and your course choice to date. So this is how you get personal. You could start with how you've seen the impact of this career area or this profession and how it has affected maybe a specific family member or your friend or more than one person. And this is how, again, you can make it very personal and connect to your motivation. In terms of your academic achievements then, so you're going to talk about your academic qualifications for this course because you're trying to convince the program director that you're going to succeed in this program. So you're trying to let them know, why are you right for this course? So how do you convince them in your personal statement? Did you study any of these subjects at Leaving Cert? And did you academically excel and really like them? Did you study any of the subject modules or modules on the course or something related? and excel in these subjects or modules in your undergraduate program? Or did you do a final year project or research project which is linked to the course you're applying for? In terms of skills then, qualities and other achievements, this is where you talk about you as a person, and you try and again, as always, connect it to what is required for the program. So you could give an example of your work or your voluntary experience or your placement experience and describe how you gain transferable skills, name the skills, and then mention how they will be useful either in the program or in the career area you're applying for. For example, have you participated in any group projects where you've developed your teamwork skills? Or have you held a part-time job while you were studying, demonstrating your time management skills? Do you have the personal attributes such as being empathetic or caring and thoughtful, which are required from some careers, such as teaching and social work, for example? Or it might be analytical and logical and systematic for some other careers like engineering, for example. So just think about the personal attributes you have that make you a good fit for the program and the career area. Now, extracurricular activities will I suppose, there'll be an overlap with your skills, because you will have developed skills from your extracurricular activities and with your voluntary work. But this is where you can talk about your society's involvement. So how did your volunteering or work shadowing activities or other roles, such as society roles, you might have been an auditor or a committee member in a society or of a sports club, or you might have completed the employability award here in the university. Any other digital programs and outreach programs, how did they equip you with skills or give you insights into a career or a job that you are now applying for through this program? An example might be, did you teach dance or music to young children in a summer camp in the USA? Did that give you an insight into how suited you might be to teaching children? Or did your work placement give you a greater understanding of the role of HR and allow you to get a greater insight into work involved? The key is that it's something relevant from your extracurricular activities, again, that link you to being interested in this program and being suited to this program. Now, in terms of career pathways, so it is okay not to know what you want to do long term, but try and link a career goal to the course that you're applying to. In other words, describe how this course will help you to reach your chosen destination. You will need to be clear on what you want from the course, especially if the course is not a vocational one. And then to the conclusion. This should be a short final paragraph, and it's very important. This is where you summarize why you should get a place on the course and try and give 3 good reasons why you should be offered this course. If you don't know the reasons, how can you convince the program director? So try to be clear on 3 good reasons why you should be offered this course. And if you used a quote at the beginning, try to link your personal statement at the end back to this quote or close to the end of the personal statement. So finally, top 5 tips for writing a personal statement are: download the personal statement booklet before you even get started. Research those course and entry requirements before you get started. Gather your points and divide them up into sections as suggested here, or put them in an order that suits your personal statement. Write succinctly, but keep it personal. And proofread, or get someone else to proofread before submitting your personal statement. Thank you, and best of luck with your application.